Good morning, guys, and we are back. So we're gonna do a little bit of an update for you, on the car situation. As normal, we still have the 05 GMC up there that actually never made its way to Florida. We still have my boat, still have the Ford Fusion. We are gonna get parts and get that car back together and running. That's actually my next project that I've been telling everybody about. So we are gonna get that car rolling. That'll probably be not this week, but the following week. We still have the Mercedes. Now, honestly, guys, I've been thinking a couple different things with this car. I'm thinking about LS swapping it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Should I LS swap this car? Now, I did try to get it running and everything like that, and as we do know, the car is actually very nice on the inside. This is just, like, who knows? But that comes off. I don't know what that actually is, but it's there too. But this car is actually very, very nice on the inside. And I think it would actually be pretty cool being an LS swap car. So, like I said, drop a comment down below. Let me know, should we LS swap this car and have some fun? Or do we build a motor for the C5, pull the C5 drivetrain out and put in here? Minus the transmission, obviously. Let me know, guys. There it is. We do have the C5. We still have the Polaris 90. The yard is getting worse looking, but better at the same hand. That is actually the motor from the G6. So this area here, we're going to clean up. Yesterday, I was doing a little cleaning, and I threw a bunch of scrap here. So this is all going to get scrapped probably Monday or Tuesday of next week, and that stuff will be out of here. Engine hoist. G6. This was a car, obviously, we know. I put a motor in. I've been driving it. It does seem to run and drive absolutely perfect. No crazy noises or anything like that. When I first started driving it, obviously it had been sitting for a while, so the rotors had a little bit of rust on them, but they seem to be working its way out, and she's going to be for sale here probably in the next week or two, guys, so who knows. I actually might even drive it around all weekend, and if I get 500 miles on it, then we'll list it up for sale. But as of right now, as you've seen in the video or the picture, I did detail it. So the interior's looking a little better. It's not perfect. Sometimes it's a little hard to detail a car, to this, that was in this condition, and make it perfect. But the center console actually came out really, really well. So as you can see, I still have rags here. We still got some cleaning to do. We're gonna armor all it, make it shiny, and go from there. But now we'll drop down here to the other end. Still have the camper. I did actually, I forgot I had this up for sale. Somebody did make an offer. I don't know if I'm going to accept it yet, but the camper might be sold, and then we'll, I don't want to say upgrade, but we might downsize a little bit. Who knows? This is actually a 35-footer. I might drop down to like a 30. I don't know. But we have a Cavalier here, 01. Very, very good car. This is actually what got me started, guys. But to be honest with you, buying Cavaliers, Grand Dams, base model cars like this, and I flipped my way into better inventory. So I am going to go back into a couple cheaper cars. Then we have an 04 Grand Dam. That's actually a really nice car. That car actually only has like 134,000 miles on it. Very, very clean. This car is like very clean. So that's just a little bit of a garage update for you guys. Back seats don't even look like they were ever sat in this car. So there it is. And we obviously still have the 6.0. So there's a little bit of a driveway update for you guys. And today we have something special. With the help of Mike and my buddy Antonio with that pizza shop that I, constantly talk about, we are able to go get a car trailer. That's right, a car trailer. So I got to give them two a big shout out. Mike, I appreciate you. You help me out when you can. Antonio, same with you. Very easy guys to deal with. They help me out anytime I need it, as long as it's no crazy demand. So I got to give those two a shout out. And obviously Scott Peterson, I got to give you a shout out, buddy, because you are actually going to tow the Corvette down to Cruise Week. So with that being said, guys, we are actually going to head down to Delaware and pick up a trailer. But first, like I said, we got to stop by Scott's house. He has a hitch that I need for this truck. I don't have the right drop. My drop bars or drop brackets are a little too much. So, because obviously I had lifted trucks before, I've never had usually a stock truck. Usually by now this truck would be fully modified, wheels, lift kit, you know, things like that. But I sort of like it just being a work truck. Let me know what you guys think. We do also still have the golf cart. So yeah, we have a lot going on here. We're going to slowly start weeding some things out. Let's head over to Scott's right now, and we're going to grab that hitch, and we're off to Delaware. Our first stop of the day, we have to borrow a hitch from Scott. He's got nothing but LS powered cars here. And of course, everybody's got to have a reliable daily. Beautiful car. I love this car. No, it's not Jack's. His wife's car, G8, V8 S2000. I'll show you guys that in a later video. $100 in fuel. Let's get this show on the road. I'm not gonna lie. This 6.0 is an absolute beast. 325 miles into our trip now, heading across the bridge here, and I gotta say, AC's blowing ice cold. I got my jams on, old school jams. Holiday, celebrate. Heading over whatever river or body of water this is, ocean, I don't even know, but definitely cool. Definitely cool. I like taking trips like this. Turn the radio off now. And I don't know what that rattling is over in that door, but it has been driving me absolutely insane. But I like trips like this. You know, you get to see things, you know, you're not tied down to an office. You know, if you want the windows down, you put the windows down. If you want AC, you turn the AC on, things like that. But I'm very pleased with this truck. This was definitely by far the best purchase I made in 2017 or 18. I don't even know when I bought this truck, but it's been a while around for a little bit, and I couldn't be any more proud of how this truck runs. So let's get back on the road. Now that we're on normal ground, let's keep on trucking. So we are back in the 6.0. We ended up settling on a price, and it was a fair price. You know, I honestly didn't want to pay, you know, what I paid, but it helps that, you know, like I said, Mike was gracious enough to help out, you know, when he could, and Antonio could help out. So, you know, I know if I have to sell it or when I go to sell it, you know, after cruise week, because I'm literally only going to probably have this for a week or two. But I know I'll be able to get my money back and probably make $200. So with that being said, you know, we're heading home. I got a very long drive ahead of me, but we're gonna make it happen. The 6.0 is running absolutely phenomenal, by the way, guys. As you can tell, we're in her. So I will see you guys probably when we stop for fuel. I'll show the car a little, show the trailer a little bit. So let's just keep on trucking. Yeah, that's right. You see that, 227,000 miles, and she's not studded. And everyone's scared of a 6.0 Power Stroke. Whew. 472 miles this trip. She did amazing. Let's reset that, because we're filling the tank. Alright guys, so we are actually finally back. I had an absolute blast driving the truck today, and as you can see here behind me, we have it loaded up. And I was ecstatic about this, because most trailers that I need when you go to put the Corvette on, and this is another reason it's not lowered, guys. A bunch of people say, you know, lower the car, it'll look better, lower the car, it'll look better. Honestly, I used the ramps that came with it, and I used a little, what is it? I'd say 16 by 16 square. Pretty much a patio paver. That's all it took to get the C5 on the trailer, so I couldn't be any more excited. I don't have to carry crazy boards, nothing like that, versus if I lower it, I'll probably need boards, I'd need extended ramps, things like that, and I couldn't, you know, I like things simple, I like it easy, and that's honestly probably why the car runs as good as it does. So here we have my 2010 Kaufman 2-car hauler, 12,000 pound GVRW, sorry. The guy was actually nice enough to let me borrow his tag to get it home, and he actually said that I could use it next week because we're going obviously to cruise week. So if I don't want to rush out and get this registered, the guy was an awesome guy, absolutely amazing guy. He actually had a car dealership, and I kind of sort of wish I would have shot some footage while I was there, but you know, it is what it is at this point. So behind me stands the 2010 2-car hauler. I do want to talk about it a little bit. What I plan to do with this trailer is honestly use it for the call outs. So I know Mike always usually hires somebody to tow a car. I have room. So Mike, you know, and Mike is definitely another reason that I was able to get this trailer. He definitely helped me out. So Mike, I want to say thank you very much. You know what, basically, we'll say I sold him back the wheels, the C7 wheels for his Z06. So me selling them back to him, I gave him a phenomenal price, like a killer price. So Mike, you definitely won that one. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm happy, I'm excited. We have our 32-foot Kaufman trailer. So with that being said, guys, we have a bunch of things to come. This weekend we have Cars and Critters, I believe I'm gonna go to tomorrow morning with the car. As long as it's not raining. It does look a little cloudy. I think they were calling for rain, but we're actually gonna head there. So one thing I did want to say, hey look, a Mustang. One thing I did want to say, the guy was actually nice enough. He did throw the winch in, versus before he said he didn't want to throw that in, he wanted that back, but he was nice enough to give me that. He gave me weight distribution bars, things like that, which I don't think I'm gonna need. I'm gonna actually get airbags for the back of the truck and go from there, but I'm gonna get it cleaned up. It was sitting in the grass, and he was mowing around it, so that's kind of why it has grass on it. But we're gonna definitely get this thing cleaned up, and I can't wait to head to the call out and have some fun, guys. So if you like the channel, please subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next upload.